do you see the irony? Me sitting by leaves and she's out of it. Ha!
They eat those.
Let the battle begin.
So, it was literally a battle at first. Like, not even kidding.
Oh, I know.
Like, oh man. Okay. So, when I first found out she was vegan, my first thought was, why? What's wrong with you? Why would you do something like that?
Yeah.
How could you give up so many things?
Why am I vegan? That's one of the main questions. I'm vegan for a lot of reasons. Firstly, because of the animal cruelty. Like, I was reading, before I became vegan, I wanted to, like, inform myself to know. So if you want to be vegan or vegetarian, I totally recommend for you to, like, search the heck out of that. You need to know. My first reason was because of animal cruelty. In one of these videos that I watched, it was said that there's every second, so like right now, 1, 2. So in every second, there's 300 animals that are killed in factory farms. That's a lot, and it's really sad. And many people are like, it's not even affecting anything if you're stopping, to eat any of the meats or anything. But I'm not taking part of that, and that makes me feel good because I'm not eating any of those animals. So I'm being like an excluded human being, and it makes me feel good. And so because of the animal cruelty, and also because of the many benefits in the body. Weirdly, because I've taken dairy out of my meat, out of your diet? Out of my diet.
Which, as a side comment, helps with acne so much.
Like, before I had, like, small pimples. Like, I had more pimples than I have right now, and that says a lot. I had, like, a lot all over my face, and, like, I've seen, like, vast improvements on my skin, and that is so freaking awesome. So I totally recommend that. So dairy, that helps a lot with your face, with your body. And weirdly, I've also, like, I just pounded Lord have mercy. I've just weighed myself. I lost 6 pounds in a matter of almost 2 months. So woo! It helps nutriently. Is that even a word?
We can make it one.
Exactly. We'll make
There we go.
That was a good 5. We'll make it nutriently. So that's why I'm vegan.
I think I should be a lawyer because anything you can say, I will somehow find out a way to, like,
to destroy you.
To destroy your bubble. And it's kind of harder than you think, actually,
yeah, it really
because there's so many things that I still have to ask. Hey, can you eat this?
Yeah.
Like, hey, can you eat this? And she'll be like, no, because of the ingredients it contains to even make that product. Even though you can't see it, animals have been killed for it.
You're like on my side now. I'm kind of on your side. Yeah, but you're saying, yeah.
But I don't think I have the courage or the strength to actually go through with it because I'm a big person on food. She knows, like, 40 minutes without food for me is like torture, like the death sentence already. Okay, let me just do that. And the question most people, I think, would ask as well is it hard to be vegan? What are the temptations, or do you get tempted much, or?
Well, I've heard, I follow many YouTubers that they say that, like, towards when you get used to it, like, after, like, a matter of more months and years, like, you obviously get used to it and you're just, like, you go with the flow. But as a beginner vegan, I feel like, when you're just reborn with God, and I feel like that's how it is right now.
The first love.
Yeah. But, when you're vegan, I feel it can go either way for you. I mean, sometimes I am tempted. I just want to be like, okay, vegan out. But I think it's just those little moments that I have in my life that I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. But it's a matter of, like, perseverance and keeping on going.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. And honestly, being vegan isn't that hard because you find a lot of, like, on YouTube, on Safari, on Google, you can find many terms too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you want bacon, you can find vegan bacon. I think that's a thing.
True. It's so true. She has vegan everything. It's kind of annoying sometimes.
You can find many alterations to the thing you love to do. Like, I've eaten a lot of veggie burgers, right? When we went to Denny's, I got a veggie burger and it was so good. Like, she even liked it. It was so good. It was so good. So there's a lot of alternations, and it's good for your body, and it's good for the planet, the animals, because you're saving animals and you're not taking part of that. So that's why It's not that hard, but you make it as hard as you want it to be.
Amen. Amen to that, sister. That also, while you were speaking, that also brought an idea up in me, that which reminds me, another thing that Jimena brought up in her defense against me, the big bad wolf, the eating carnivore, was that it's supposed to help you also, like, in your spiritual life by knowing your limits, like cutting off, knowing that you can't eat whatever you want, like whatever your heart wants. You have to limit yourself. So I guess it could also help you in other areas in your life.
Yeah.
In many areas in your life, like when you want certain things, you're like, no. You already have that discipline within yourself.
Yeah.
So vegan also has its somehow
pros, yeah.
It has its pros. But you don't get to eat pizza. But it has its pros.
That concludes our vegan video. And thank you, Jalisa, for coming here.
Thank you for having me. It's been a dream.
Of course. And do you know any good verses to say right now?
Obey your parents.
Oh yeah, oh baby. You know.
And the Lord created animals, so respect animals.
Respect animals. Woo! Go animals. Go plants. Yay!
Bye. Give you a goodbye hug.
Bye. This is so close.
Okay. Lucky you. I'm just kidding. You can see me.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're right there. Or if you want.